what I would say 15 is better than 20. Anyone who opposes that opinion is crazy.
And remember this color lighter, don't you? And wow, it shines like a pearl when you turn it into white. And funny, it doesn't even look white. I mean, I pressed white, and it doesn't even look white. You would expect it to be white, but it's like gold. Well, it looks like the hexadecimal coloring system has changed. Look at that. Now it looks even darker than what it appeared to be in the other vlogs that I was talking about this lighter. Okay, that looks like a purple pearl, shall I say, but okay, I press on white. Okay, well that looks bright enough, but still, look at that. It's like pearl. So now it is 12:25 a.m. and we've been spending about 2 hours of this evening watching some legendary football practices. Oh, look at that, I already haven't made it to 1200. And I'm gonna put it like this, because it'll be kind of a risk to put it like that. And I mean, I made it past 1500. Alright, oh, that's it. Yeah, it got some tricky after that. Well, new record, 1509. Look at that.
And not even the birds are out at the moment. It is 7:31 a.m. The sun is just about rising and it's still quite silent out here. And look at how much this place has changed. Look at that. This used to be a kids park, and now they have put a restaurant right next to it. Look at that. This is the construction that had been going on like 3 months ago, and this is what it looks like now. Look at that. Look at the palm trees on it. Anyway, so at the end of yesterday's video, I was talking about my plan to pretend to be 15 years old throughout the month of April 2022, which hopefully will be for the whole month, because what I would say 15 is better than 20. Anyone who opposes that opinion is crazy. Depending on how the next US trip goes, like forget about percentages, forget about 80%, 90%, don't worry about that. Depending on how the next US trip goes, for a certain number of days throughout the month April 2022, I will pretend to be 15 years old, either for 1, 4, 7, 15 or 30 days of April 2022, depending on the situation. And this is to recap some part of when I was 15 years old. It's nothing to do with the fact that, hey, you're 15, right? And whatever you call teenage dream starts to show itself at 15. No, that's not the purpose. I am doing this indeed to show Mr. Different logic. So there's plenty of Mr. Different related logic behind this whole story of how I'm gonna do, which day am I gonna pretend to do what, which day is gonna be how. So if it turns out that I go back to 15 years old for more than one day, which is almost certain, I will schedule one day of April 2022 where, leaving my mom's house, coming here, I will walk uphill, and then a 3-minute stable walk, and then downhill, and then uphill again, to reflect that day that I had my hike with the rest of my class and a few teachers during our Lycia trip in October 2017, which 60% of that hike was uphill. And wow, I mean, I was frustrated, I was fed up with it. Even before I got to halfway, I just couldn't hold my shoulders anymore to do it. I just didn't gain the luxury after some point. And so I am going to be reflecting on that day. And also, I will schedule another day of the same month where I do this thing called inside house suspension, reflecting on the time that I had in school suspension at the beginning of 2018, where I was still allowed to do work, but I wasn't allowed to attend any classes. So during that day that I do in-house suspension, I will pretend like I'm punishing myself by removing my iPad, removing my computer, removing my headphones, and removing my Nintendo Switch altogether, and putting them in a closet for 24 hours. And also I will act like, my gym teacher told me, Mr. Difference, you've been a bad boy. You're gonna do 40 push-ups right now. And then I do push-ups, and then I do sit-ups and stuff like that as another part of inside house suspension. On that same day of my inside house suspension, I will put myself on lockdown mode between midnight and the next midnight. Like it was at the beginning of the SARS-2 period, I will not leave the house for any reason throughout the entire day. And like that, it was a very crowded day at lunch today. Like, hundreds of people are flocking outside. I don't know what for. Like, around this time last year, there was still no lockdown, but it was generally peaceful and empty outside. This year, still pretty much the same, except everyone is going back into in-person businesses. Like, literally everybody. And the traffic, because of that, is just like a snake's tail. Goodness me. Well, at least I'm still in a good mood today. I've already made it to 9,890 steps, and it will get to 10,000 before I get to Mac. I'm not gonna even worry about taking these guys either. Like, when it's a day that I plan to go to Mac, I just immediately think in my mind, what's the point in taking these bikes at the park while I've already chose to go to Mac? At least I don't make these kind of schedules, but I do keep track with when I go and like when I need to go, things like that. All right, guys, so I came here to do push-ups and then sit-ups, but I have to make this one really quick because in 5 minutes another lesson is going to start. So let's just grab this thing and let's get on with it, shall we? The virtual program hasn't even started yet. That still has like more than an hour to go. Yes, that was quick at the top floor. And then I did plenty of stretching exercises and then a 20-minute run on the treadmill. So once again, I ran on the treadmill for 20 minutes. The other day I did say that I would be done going to that swimming pool at the neighborhood. Well, actually, since the gates are still open today, I'll try one extra time, even though it's empty. Eventually. And good thing, all three of the gates are still open. Not just this one, but so these two are. Well, oh yeah, I can tell, I can't tell. And it's also really odd that they have turned one of the chairs sideways. Whew. Wow. There we go again. Literally, there we go again, man. Ah, man. I mean, the water is cold. I can agree with that. But this time I'm actually really good with it. I did so much training today. I ran for 20 minutes straight. 20 minutes non-stop. So I would not complain about getting stuck in a freezing pool today than on a regular day. And that was a really good bonus swim in that pool for the 2021 season. This has been a really long summer for me. I got back from the pool and now I'm on Bloku Doku again, and I have beat another high score only in one day. Well, it's definitely going to be game over once I put either one of these in its place. Well, there we go. Look at that. This is the second high score I broke just today. So I've been spending minutes on Bloku Doku, and yay, we got another swimmer. Yippee! For the first time in more than a week, I don't feel like I am the only one who has come to this pool in the last 7 days. Oh, we got two. There we go. Yeah, I was just gonna say, thank goodness I don't feel like the only one who has come to this swimming pool at any point during the last 7 days. Yikes, it looks like there's a problem somewhere. Like when I first looked at those managers, I thought that they were clearing out the chairs all of a sudden. But okay, well, I'll go out to the balcony so that it could be easier for you guys to see what the heck is really going on. And this is what's been going on like for the last 15 minutes now. Could she have accidentally tripped on her ankle all of a sudden? And that's what's been happening to me a number of times in the past. So I wonder if this time the same have happened to her. I'm not just showing off. I'm just saying, like, has this ever happened to you once while you're either running and all of a sudden someone pushes into your way and then you trip on your ankle and then it just makes it really hard to get up? I had that experience not once, not twice, not 3 times, probably like 10 times in my life. Is it really the truth? Let's just see how it started. I did not know that. I started on January 16th, 2016. So, it's okay. I have no idea how this has worked. I mean, it doesn't show any uploads here. Or maybe that was some footage from my other channel that I used to record before. Okay, well, even going back doesn't make it work. Uh-oh, what's this guy doing? Oh. Okay, he was meowing. Oh, no way. And yay, I made it out there again. And there's plenty of Nerf gunners out there. Plenty of kids playing a Nerf war. Yeah, even I was so much into Nerf wars at that age. And so what's going on in the tennis court? A Nerf battle. In the tennis court, I mean. Instead of playing a tennis lesson, how about a Nerf lesson, right? How to train yourself to go to Nerf Academy. Okay, that was a little bit strange with this taxi over here. They were kind of having a fight over something. And if that was my case, I would truly call that a scandal. Good thing it isn't all packed up together, the traffic. It's at a good level. I mean, in September, October, you would expect more days with this many traffic congestions. I mean, that's the most active time of the year. You just missed it. But that vehicle was absolutely like a sprinter, man. It was crazy. I was thinking, could it be one of the newest Audi vehicles? But it was so weird. It made me think it could be like a vehicle with asphalt wheels. Just some crazy asphalt vehicle, you know. So, anyways, that's just about it for today's vlog. It isn't quite the sunset hour yet. Well, at least it didn't rain today. We weren't even expecting any rain today anyway. So, that's pretty clear. Mateo Blue did say that we would have 60% chance of rain for today. Well, suck it, Mateo Blue. You turn out wrong today. Hey, hey, hey. Well, anyways, I thought I ended today's vlog. Well, I realized just now that I haven't. Well, now I am going to end it though already. So the main subject of today, like I was just going through how I'm gonna pretend to be 15 years old next April. So I will see you guys in the video tomorrow. Have a good day.